Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you're watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So if you're new here, what we usually do on this channel is that I show you a deck where we talk about the cards, the cardstock, the guidebook, how the deck shuffles, and at the end we also pick a card and see how the guidebook reads. For today, the season of Mabon is upon us, so it's time for us to unbox and take a look at the Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz. So this is illustrated by Tihana Lukovic. So I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry that I butchered it. But this is, I believe, the fourth deck in the Seasons of the Witch series, and it says, celebrate the autumn equinox with the energy of Mabon and give thanks for the abundance of Mother Earth, both literally and spiritually. Mabon honors the earth and is a celebration of balance, equality, and harmony. As the wheel of the year comes full circle, Mabon is a good time to set intentions, release tension, and set new personal goals. The cards in this oracle offer intuitive messages rather than invocations. They align with your energy, helping you to unlock your inner wisdom with the assistance of powerful spiritual forces. So it includes 44 cards and a guidebook, and it's published by Rockpool. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. So orange on the inside, like a pumpkin. And let's first take a look at the guidebook. Seasons of the Witch Mabon. Table of contents. You have an introduction, you have the Mabon themes and areas of focus, how to use the cards, the spreads, and then you go into the Mabon cards. So I do really like this series. I am using it to learn more about the Wheel of the Year and also the energies around each festival, especially for somebody who lives in a tropical country where we don't really get 4 seasons. It's it's a good way for me to connect with the seasons and the energies around each festival or celebration. What I also like about the Seasons of the Witch series is the spreads. So now it has Apple of My Eye, Darkness Falls, Molasses spread, Elderberry spread, and the Maple Tree spread. And then for each card, you have a small picture of the card, the keywords, and then the meaning. Oh, and it also has a connecting to a ritual. Not for all of the cards. Yeah, so for each card you have, no, not for each card. For some cards you have a practical exercise for some. Yeah, but not for all. Oh, oops, okay. So let's put that to the side and then let's just take this. Oops. Let me do this off cam. I don't want you to see me struggling with a paper sleeve, which I am. Okay. So these are the cards. These are the backs. They are quite similar to the other Seasons of the Witch decks. I will be linking up my previous flip-throughs in case you're interested in watching them. But I've already done the Samhain, Yule, and Beltane oracles. Okay, so it's not reversible. It's gilded in this really pretty orange color. I do like it. I'm not always a fan of gilding, but for the Seasons of the Witch, it's not sharp, so I don't really mind it at all. And I think it's really pretty how it highlights the deck. Okay, so let's zoom in and take a closer look at the cards. Now, the cards are borderless and it's numbered. You do have the name of the card and a short paragraph, a short description at the bottom. And it's always within the same theme of the festival or the season. which is very interesting because the art style changes, the colors change, and this really feels very much like an autumn deck, which is my favorite season. Now, I know I mentioned we don't really have 4 seasons in the Philippines, but when I do travel, I love traveling during this time. It's also close to my birthday, so yeah, most of my travels to countries with 4 seasons usually fall during the fall season. Now, this is a different art style compared to the previous ones, and I think I said previously that the Beltane Oracle was my favorite. But there's something about this art that just, it feels so charming to me. And I really like the colors. I am interested in learning more about Mabon through the lens of the creators, so Lorraine and Juliet. And I think they always have like their approach to this this series is that they give you enough information, and but it's still accessible enough for those that totally have zero background on the Wheel of the Year celebrations. So always feel free to zoom in, pause, or slow down this video because I tend to do these flip throughs quite quickly. I forgot to say the cardstock is, it has a little bit of sheen, but I wouldn't say it's glossy. And the cards are pretty much the same as the previous seasons of the Witch. Not too thick, not too thin. Snaps back, so no issues for me. Alright, so I zoomed out and let's see how this deck shuffles. Now it's thin and flexible enough to do it this way. So no issues with full shuffling this deck. I do have smaller hands, but this is not a problem for me. I really like the gilding. The colors of this deck is really, really beautiful. Also, no issues with side shuffling, overhand shuffling. So whatever type of shuffling you do that's comfortable for you, I think there will be no issues. And this one just jumped right out. So we will be reading for root vegetables. Alright, so for root vegetables, the keywords are digging for nourishment or gold, considering other resources, and going where others might avoid. And it says here, in these hidden places where most fear to go is where the most nourishment is waiting for you to behold. Your higher self chose this card because you need guidance on how to dig deeper for the resources and nourishment you need for your situation. Some of the world's most precious and desired resources, such as diamonds, gold, truffles, and agarwood, a very rare and expensive fragrance made from a particular molded wood, are found in dirty, muddy places, and some of the most nourishing foods are found growing below ground. Root vegetables such as carrots, beets, and garlic are powerful superfoods that are known for their healing and restorative properties. Consider whether or not you have a complete understanding of your desires. You may need to consider enrolling in a class to learn more information, or perhaps if you have also pulled Campfire card, you might seek out a mentor who can offer additional guidance. In a relationship, you could ask more questions rather than assuming you know someone's intention. Do your research and review the fine print carefully when signing any contracts or before taking advantage of an opportunity. You might be surprised to find there are better options available. If you're feeling stuck, it may be time to think outside the box and look beyond what is immediately in front of you. What may seem like a dirty or even unsavory person or place could be just what you need. So, what did you think about that message? It's giving me a lot to think about, actually. But yeah, so again, there's something really very charming about the art on this deck. It's my new favorite, and I don't know. I think it's just because they keep... I feel like they keep getting better as they release more and more decks. And I already pre-ordered the in bulk Seasons of the Witch deck. But I don't know, I'm not sure if this would, if it would trump this one. But let's see. I'm absolutely looking forward to Lita being released. So yeah, this is one of those decks, series of decks that I am planning to get all of and planning to have a seasonal practice with. And I know that actually I don't think I've made the most of my previous Seasons of the Witch decks yet. And I have a lot more to learn from them as I work through my Wheel of the Year study. But yeah, something really pretty about this. The art style, the colors, the energy. I really like it. Alright, so what do you think about this deck? Are you thinking of getting it? Do you have any of the other Seasons of the Witch decks? And what are your thoughts about them? And what are your favorites? I hope you find this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel where I post videos like this at least once a week. See you again next time. Bye!